Alright, hello, hello. It's been a while since I've been here, but I've got Planet Crafter ready. And we should be able to just hop right into new DLC.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Okay, so that seems about the same as last time. Read message. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. First, reach 175 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Hello, controls? What is happening? I'm just going sideways. There we go. I don't know what happened. Okay, let me see what I need for the tier 1 backpack and the tier 1 oxygen tank. Need iron, cobalt, iron, and magnesium. I should be able to get those pretty easily. I think I need a total of 3 iron. Oh, I have a little radiation meter. So I can't go onto here without getting radiated. And I assume that water is not drinkable. What is this stuff though? Toxic spores. I assume we'll need those at some point, but I don't really have a use for them right now. I just need iron and magnesium. And oxygen. I need another iron and another magnesium. But I have the cobalt. Just silicone. This should be a little bit easier now that I actually recognize what things are and I'm not so confused. But things should still be pretty interesting. Give me the oxygen tank. Let me... I should be able to just have oxygen immediately, if I remember right, once I place this living compartment. Ooh, that's a big jump. I made it though. Okay, it's radiated. Cool. I'm not sure how to handle radiation, so I'm going to place this here. And this probably won't be the permanent area that we go to, but it'll be nice to have it up here. And I can probably move it once I figure out how to deal with radiation. And there's a little container for me. What do you got? Tungsten. Gonna leave most of that alone. Mainly because I don't have much inventory space right now. Kinda looks like I should pick a place for a permanent structure pretty soon. Especially if I want more storage, which I definitely do. So I think I'm gonna head up and see if I can find an area that's not irradiated. Don't have the stuff to craft it yet, but I should be mostly there. I just need iron. This area should be high enough that once I get water, it won't get drowned. And it wants me to craft a wind turbine. And I want a storage crate, so I need 2 more iron. Warning, low power. Craft station, refinement. I want a tier 2 craft station and this refinement station. Which means I need iron, silicone, and toxic spores. And I have a message. I'm gonna grab the toxic spores from the life pod storage and see if I can see that message. I also need some water. Take this ice and give me the water bottle. One detoxification machine. I wonder if that's how I deal with radiation, or if it's gonna be a machine that kind of just gets radiation out of the atmosphere in general. Toxic area information. First, my regular craft station. Shall go right here. And then the refinement station. Can this go outside? It cannot. So we are going to need more space sooner rather than later. Stay longer in toxic areas. Plastic polymer purification capsule. Microchip toxic area and goo cleaning. So I need to find some more toxic spores. I'm gonna empty my inventory actually now that I think about it. That way I can grab a lot of toxic spores. If nothing else, I can go down to that irradiated area and grab all the spores that were around there. It's like a whole almost city down there. That is not the task at hand, though. Makes me wonder if they're gonna be the wardens, like in the last one, or if they are their own little thing. I am overestimating how much oxygen I have, honestly. I'm glad I have this little capsule in my inventory. This is why I keep these. I think I see some spores in the little sports as well. I'm just gonna grab the ones that are over here. And this mushroom. Goo cleaning chip required. Someone have you want it? No, it's talking about this. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Need a new capsule. Thank you. Alright, I will take some of this water up there as well. I guess I can grab some iron so I can go ahead and expand our new little base. Because that detoxification machine looks like it's going to be pretty big as well. I need titanium. I forgot about that. Inventory. Okay. I'm sure I have titanium in the chest anyway. Let me put one of these spores back and grab it. There we go. Let's see. Tier 1 goo cleaning. I need magnesium. And then this information chip needs the chlorine dioxide from the detoxification machine, I assume. Yes, I need 2 titanium and 2 iron. Oh, I need that pristine mushroom. I didn't think I did. Can you go outside? You can. Hell yeah. Outside you go. I have no power. Huh? Is there any other option but the wind turbine? There's the heater, which I think I did get an iridium. Yes. And then I will also need iron and silicone. Does that produce? It doesn't produce energy, that uses it. Okay. So I'll just grab iron for more wind turbines. Prefer to get 2 or 3 extra. And then I might go ahead and collect the stuff for a heater anyway. And then that'll be the next thing I create. Oh, so I did not mean to cancel that. And this has to go inside. You shall be. Get back here. I think I should still have an iron left. So spores go into the thing that I need. And I think I just need one. I need microplastics as well. What creates that? Goo. So I need the cleaning thing I already got. Is there items here to break them apart? Disintegrates an item every 45 seconds. Okay, so by the time I come back with some goo, that should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this space fruit. We're gonna go back to that little water area and grab the goo and toxic spores from there. Because I assume I'll need some more toxic spores soon. Forgot, did you have anything interesting in you? Not really. Some seeds and aluminum. I might take the aluminum. Because there's no way I'm gonna remember where that is whenever I need aluminum. New message. I forgot about that. It's a good thing I'm right here. Do you have the message receiver thing? No, you just have this. Okay. Oh. Warning, this planet is highly toxic. To survive, you'll need to detoxify essential elements, such as water, using a detoxification machine. To build one quickly, along with a toxic water extractor. Some areas are more toxic than others. Keep an eye on your toxicity meter and remove the toxic goo in those zones to explore and build safely. Moreover, high toxicity levels will disrupt your energy production at certain thresholds. To advance the terraformation process, you must increase global purification at the same time. Okay, so I assume that's just for the message I was meant to see originally. Hell yeah. That sounds quiet. I think it's mostly because of the wind, though. Let me collect all of this goo. It's apparently 6 more things of goo, because it's doing 0.1 less every time I do that. I don't think there's going to be any more within reach. Oh, here's some. I need to go back for oxygen soon. Okay, I guess I'm going to use the capsule in my inventory. It was weird. I think the only goo that's left there is that one. I'm not sure if I'll have to go through the water in order to get that bit. And there's one up on the surface. How terrible is it to step in this? Not bad at all. Okay. There's meteors. Okay, I gotta go back. Especially since I'm out in the open for the meteors. That should be enough goo for a while. And I think it's been long enough that the spores I put in there should be done. Yeah, and I need 2 microplastics, so you can take that too. Carbon dioxide and toxins. I don't know what I end up doing with those, but they can stay in there for now. And then I would like more storage, so I need iron. Silicone. Iron. Is there anything of interest in here? I like the iron. The sky's really pretty. I like that we can see the stars and everything. Well, right, I wanted to add another compartment onto here. Because we're going to expand mostly this way, but probably a little bit that way. Now I have room for all this goo. Okay, as soon as those microplastics are done, I'll be able to do that. I need plastic polymer, which means I need more microplastics. So I will put 4 of these goo in here. I can't actually put this in here right now because I need the exoskeleton. Titanium, silicone, and magnesium. That can stay in there for now. Titanium, silicone, and magnesium. I'm also gonna grab the space food I saw in here because I'm gonna need food again soon. I wonder if these are gonna be completely full or if they're gonna do like half or something. I hope they're completely full. Give me the exoskeleton. Displays the number of toxic goo remaining. Oh, well, I kind of already could do that. One more of the toxins. I'm gonna check the life pod and see if there's another purification thing in there. That way I won't have to craft it. Might also see if I can get the last goo from there since there should only be one left. You don't have any in there. I'm gonna grab all this space food. Well, it might be nice to leave one just in case. And we'll see if this thing agrees with me that there's only that one left. There's 2. And 9 out of 11. So I'm not sure where the second one is, unless they're kind of combined right here. They are. Ooh, and there's a box underneath it. Hello, storage crate. Microplastics. Some good stuff. need an inventory room. Let's go ahead and give me these spores. I'll get them going because I need that for one more purification capsule. Okay, and then for the water collector, I need more microplastics and a pristine mushroom. And I have another mushroom, so I will put these two goo in here. That's not what I want. There's my toxic filter. Do I have to put it on the little lake I just cleared? I probably do. Let me put you guys in here. I want to see, once I need water fully, if this purified water does the same thing or not. Just because it's better to know now than later. And if it doesn't, I'll probably go through and collect as much ice as I can. Which means I'll need more iron for storage areas. Tier 1 solar pan. Taking this mushroom too. And I get toxic water from that. Okay, it does only do half, so I'm going to collect a bunch of ice and iron. I'm also going to go over to that and see what it is. Because it looks like there was some wreck around there too. Okay, I think it's just a regular geyser. Well, probably a toxic one, but interesting. Ooh, these look like resources. They're not, apparently. Unless I just can't collect them right now. It is time to head back to the base, though. Means I can collect more ice while I'm out here. Because I think as long as I have access to this, I don't have to worry about purifying water. Because these just hold regular water in them. Need to get a better gauge on how far I can go from the base. Got a little too used on the other world to just being able to go wherever. I don't think I have to worry about oxygen anymore on that one. Unless I'm underwater. These are gonna be iron. Or just full of ice. That's not right. But I can't deconstruct it, so too bad. Green terraformation. Screen toxicity. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of a point in keeping the spores as they are. I may eat it once in a while, but I think I'd rather have to go gather them at that point. Just need a plastic polymer. And then I can make this. Can I put it outside? I can't. Low power. Cool. 11 out of 2,000. Hell yeah. And it's asking for a terraformation screen. Iron, cobalt, silicon. The only thing I have is silicon. I may as well leave it here. And I'm gonna put these toxins and everything away. I need an iron and a silicon. And I'd like an extra iron for more wind turbines. Or I could make solar panels. Do you make more? You do. Power resort. Nice. All we've done so far is purification and things. And it wants. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I collected all of that before, but it was for the toxins filter. Which I guess it makes sense that the purifier needs about the same stuff as the filter. Let me see. For the plastic polymer, I need microplastic and toxins, which I have exactly enough for the two that I need. And then I need 3 purification capsules. Chlorine dioxide, purified water, and toxins. Yes, that's what that does. So how do I make purified water out of the toxic water? If I do that in here, okay. Well, let me grab water to bring with me. And I will eat the food. And then put all of this bullshit away. And then I will go grab the water from our little collector machine. We'll see if I can find any mushrooms down here too. I think I have one left, but couldn't hurt to grab more. It's meteor again. Or at least a windstorm of some kind. I don't have an oxygen capsule on me, so I need to pay a lot more attention. I wonder if this is full by now, or if it's just got like 2. It's full. Cool. Got any mushrooms? Need mushrooms. Not seeing any yet. Oh, I think there's one on that rock. And then I need to hightail it for the life pod. Give me this. We gotta go. Go. Drink that water. I'm gonna take out the spores that are currently in the little purification machine. That way the water will be first and we can get that done sooner. Oh, they're done. Cool. I don't need to worry about that. And I did not have a mushroom, so I'm glad I looked for that. Okay. What else do I need? I just need the chlorine dioxide and toxins. And I need 3 of those. Just all in here. Wonder if there's any mushrooms near where I'm currently sat. It doesn't look like it. I am excited to be able to go down there and explore it, but I kind of want to clear the little bridge area that I put a oxygen thing on. Doesn't look like there's any mushrooms nearby. Oxygen level low. We are almost to the base. Oxygen level critical. Nice. And I have the items that I need now. Nice. Let me make a tier 2 backpack. I need silicone and titanium, which I have right here. And then I need 2 aluminum, a titanium, and a silicone for tier 3. I have 1 aluminum. What else did I need? Titanium and silicone. I know there was a box somewhere I left an aluminum in. What's this one? Hell yeah. And that's got the silicone I needed too. I need a new backpack. I have a lot more space now. Hell yeah. And I love this torch microchip because it gets dark very quickly. So I just need silicone and magnesium. And then I'll start working on the drill and stuff at once. It's not a super helpful torch, but it's good enough. What do I need for a drill? Titanium and iron. I have titanium. I don't think I have any iron left. I've been using it as soon as I get it. What do I need for the other thing? Vegetube. Iron, ice, and magnesium. Grab these irons and go back to the base. Ooh, mushroom. I don't know how I didn't see that before. Vegetube goes inside. And I have some seeds for it. Which ones do I want? I think I have a 200%? I do. Okay. Thanks. So we should be seeing pressure and oxygen go up now. And then I just need a progress screen and a blueprint screen. And then after that, it is my free will on how to reach the blue sky. Okay, I don't have progress screen unlocked at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this blueprints one. I will do it right here. And I'd like this energy one, so I need silicon and magnesium. I have a magnesium, but that's it. Grab all this iron since I see it, and some more silicone. Well, I guess that's there now. If I get another magnesium, I can make a deconstruction chip. I don't know why I clicked, but it also doesn't usually instantly put it, at least in my head. Switch this out for now. Which means I'm also gonna come over here and fix this fucking storage crate, because it has been pissing me off. There you go. And then the energy should be right here. Available 2.5 kilowatts. And I can get rid of this, put it there. Don't have a tier 2 exoskeleton unlocked yet. Okay, the progress screen is unlocked at 2 in K. What is this tier 2? Iron, ice, magnesium. Well, hell, I can go ahead and replace that with a tier 2. Give me the seed back. And now oxygen will go up much faster. Hey, Shark Boy, welcome in. What do I need for the next grade? You don't actually see it on here. Need another exoskeleton. I ought to be looking for some more food and stuff as well, because I am almost out. I want to head down to that bridge and see if I can remove a bunch of the toxins from there. And I have the toxic filter, so I should be able to stay a little bit longer than last time. Although the oxygen tank that I just unlocked would be very helpful too. What do I need in order to craft that? Silicone, cobalt, titanium, magnesium. Cobalt, silicone, titanium, and no magnesium. Okay, I will grab some. Now we'll go down to the bridge. We'll see how many goo things we can remove, if at all. I wonder if when I go into a pod, if that counts towards getting rid of toxicity or not. I can understand how it wouldn't, but I can also understand how it would. So I might move. I have another space here. That's right. Might move that capsule. If I can even get across the bridge at all. And I guess we'll find out. Do I have extra food? No. You have the seeds I can use for food. But I don't have access to the planter yet. Right? Yeah, I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's not the vegetube. Okay, let me see if I can get all the way across this bridge without the toxin killing me. It is only 0.8. Yeah, because it would be nice to have the capsule over here somewhere instead of having to go across the bridge. Okay, I guess that quietness is a goo thing and not because of the windstorm we had earlier. 4 out of 46. Okay. That is a lot of toxins to get rid of. But I think if I build the capsule right here, that was a weird little ping, I might be able to get rid of some of the toxin. We will find out. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on. There we go. Jesus. I don't have my deconstruction chip, so it doesn't matter. I am going to hunt for some more food. Because I don't have a lot. But I just wasted some of it. Let me get more oxygen, and then I will check that chest that was by the water. I might go ahead and grab the toxic water out of there, since it should be full again. Okay, this does have space food and some water. Taking this mushroom. I don't know if that guy grew or if I just missed it before. Do I see any other chests nearby? There's a chest over there. But I am running low on oxygen. It's got more tungsten in there. I wonder what I get from those solar panel looking things. I'm gonna go back to my regular base and see if I can find any containers on my way. And then I'm gonna grab those deconstruction chips and see what I can get from the little bits of scrap metal. I don't think there's food in you. No. You do have some more 200% seeds, though. And there's a little thing of scrap right here. I'm gonna put this goo and the spores in here. And all this water. I'll collect this out of there. Let's see, we'll get rid of the torch for now. Since I haven't used that very much yet. Yeah, I have one more thing of space food. So that's a little concerning, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Food grower. I need more oxygen. Let's see. Can make some more tier 2 veggie tubes. Kind of speed up that process. I did just get 2 new 200% seeds. I put them in here. Yeah, I could do that. Let's see, iron, ice, magnesium, silicone. Got iron and silicone. So I just need the ice and the magnesium. So I can get the magnesium out here. And I'm gonna deconstruct these little scraps that are over here and just see what they give me. cobalt and silicone, iron and titanium. Okay, well, I need a lot of this anyway. So I'll just go ahead and take all of that. Low power. So I'm going to use some of this for a new solar panel, which I have all of the stuff for. Just gotta place it right here. And then that should speed up the process for getting our food grower. I'm at almost 2 out of 10 that I need. And where's the new exoskeleton? That's in heat. And I just got a tier 2 heater. How much energy do I have? 5 kilowatts. I need water. What does the tier 2 heater need? Okay. Do I have another iridium? It does not look like it. So I'm gonna do what I originally went to the bridge to do, which is find out if I can detoxify inside of a capsule, even if it's in a toxicity zone. I should be able to survive in the toxicity for long enough to construct the new pod and then deconstruct it and run back if it doesn't work. As long as I don't do anything else. Because I'd like to not lose health right now after I have a single food left. Unless I want to just starve a bunch. I don't remember what I actually lose when I die. I think it's just the new resources that I got. And I don't really lose anything else. Okay. Deconstruct this. And then we'll reconstruct it at the end of this bridge. And we'll see if the toxicity goes down while we're inside of it. Because I have 40 more things of goo to clean here. And a bunch of stuff to explore, so I want to see if there's a better way. You must first clean up all the toxic goo in this area before you can build here. Okay. That answers that. Let me see. Got any food? You don't have any food. This doesn't have any food either. I gotta go. Which, I guess those purification capsules are helpful, for avoiding all of this area. Come on, start healing. Thank you. I feel like we are much further on the bridge before it starts getting rid of the toxin than when it applies it in the first place. Might actually take this capsule down there, because that seems like a more useful place right now. I want to see if I can find more food or anything. So how many? This is part of the 46. Okay. Let me see what's over here. Should be about the same. Yeah. It's just metal scraps. And that's a plant, apparently. Living compartment window. Okay, let me get out of the toxic zone and get some oxygen. And then I want to go up this hill further and see what all we got. There's a bunch of ice and spores. And ominous music. And then it just kind of ends. Okay. Ooh, a golden one. It's got more food and effigy. And a plastic rod. I'm immediately going to put that gold seed in instead of one of the 200%. Well, once I get back to base, I'm gonna explore just a little bit more. I can't go up there. Cool. Although it might make sense whenever I'm ready to go back down, place a capsule as close as I can, just get rid of some of the goo. That way I can go across the bridge a little bit easier because it'll take down the rate that I get toxified. See what looks like a giant thing of ice or goo. It's probably goo now that I think about it. Let me place this capsule over here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the goo that's in this area. Or not, because apparently there's 35. We'll get rid of what I see. Yeah, I'm glad I got that counter thing, because I was going based on the rate of toxicity. So I would have thought there was 7 in that other area. Is there anything of interest by this pillar? No? Still think I should be able to mine whatever these are. It's getting dark. So I should probably start heading back to the base. Especially since my inventory is full. I hope I was able to get all of the items from my little capsule, because I'm gonna need it on the way back. Check. No, I did not. Okay. I'll get rid of the goo. Looks like I'll need throw away one more. And I will come back for that goo eventually. Not seeing any more chests that I can get food out of. Oh, there's one right there. I don't know if I've been in it or not. I think if I go up this way, I should be able to make it to my base. Wait, I am out of oxygen again. Hydration level low. What you got? Absolutely nothing. I think I've been in that one. Part of the cliff looks interesting and almost like it's a structure rather than part of the cliff. But it's just enough that I think it might just be cliff. You don't have anything in you. Yeah. Well, go ahead and drink that water. It was pretty low on water anyway. Let's see, how much oxygen have we gotten? 6.5, okay. We are getting to the food grower. We have a tier 3 oxygen tank. I just need magnesium and aluminum. Which I have both of right here. Let's go ahead and give me the tier 3. Thank you. And I'm gonna replace you with this golden seed. And that should go faster. You could also have all this stuff, minus the effigy. I'll go ahead and eat that food. And let's see, what can I work on? Don't have the iridium I need for that. I haven't seen a place where I can get iridium. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this toxic goo into its pieces. No. You can go ahead and grab all this plastic and stuff out. I need the next tier of storages. When do I get that? How do I get that? That is in just general terraformation at 50. So if I speed up terraformation, which the best way for me to do that is pressure and heat. So let me see what all I have for pressure. I think I just have this tier 1 drill. When do I get the tier 2? At 120 NPA. Okay, so I'm gonna need another drill in order to get to that point anyway. Give me 2. Yeah, 2 will be fine. And then I will replace them with the tier 2s once I get it unlocked. Yeah, that'll be going up a lot faster then. I want to see if I can find some iridium. I think I would, and I kind of want to go across that bridge if it's not toxic. So let me find 2 more iron, and then I should be able to make my pods. Okay, that's silicone. So let me see if I can get over to this one and see if it's toxic or not, which it looks like it's gonna be. But this area seems more possible for me to clear the toxic from. So I think I'm gonna start down there and then come up here. Yeah, okay. That will do then. Just while we're waiting on the terraformation, I may as well see if I can clear some of this. And that might actually be helping the terraformation, but I'm not sure. I assume we're lowering how toxic the place is, at least. Let me get rid of a bunch of this goo. Hey, and I have the food grower now, so I have to worry about that a little less. I do have to find where those squash seeds were, because I don't think I grabbed them. Unless I can find some more squash seeds while I'm out here. Okay, that is about half. Which it looks like it already lowers the space that's irradiated. At least down there it did. So let me come up here. We'll see how close I can get and what kind of toxin I can remove. Looks like I can't get terribly close. I can go about here. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to place the door anyway, so it needs to be somewhere I can go like that. I have 21 left to get. Or 19. I think I did the math wrong on that. Something around there. Oh, and there's a heater, which means I have iridium. Nice, and that's the one I needed for the tier 2. I gotta go get oxygen and rid of this toxicity. I might leave that pod up there with a couple of storages in it. Just because I'm not gonna be able to get all this goo and I want to get it all now. If I can, anyway. Alright, let me up. And then I'm gonna make a couple of storage chests. You can have all this goo for now. This will be the last trip into here regardless, because I'm getting low on food and water. And then I can make those food growers too. I think if I remember right, the squash seeds I saw were down near the life pod. So that should be pretty easy to get to. It's just a little bit of a trip. Nutrition level low. There's a button. It did nothing. Okay. At least not that I can see. Oh, space food. Hell yeah. Blueprint microchip. I have 2 more things of goo in this area, but I'm not exactly... Actually, they're both right here. Hell yeah. Get rid of this one, and then I gotta go back to the pod. And this area is clear of goo. I gotta run, though. I gotta go back to the base now. Where I will make probably 2 food growers. At least for now, that should be enough. I'll have to add on some more solar panels and stuff as well. Because I'm sure those food growers take a lot of energy. More than I've got. Now I have to worry about food a little bit less since I found those 2. I do gotta worry about my water, though. Go ahead and take all this goo. There you go. There we go. And then... I got tier 1 agility boots, which means I can go faster. And I need fabric, which I've seen in a bunch of chests, but just haven't grabbed them. So let me... This food grower. If I want 2, then I need 2 iron, 2 aluminum, and 2 water bottle. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find another aluminum as well. I don't like where that is actually. Give me another iron. And I will expand this. I need another titanium too. Then I'd like another one expanding that way, but I am out of resources. Actually, I have just enough. That means that I don't have enough to craft the food grower anymore. That's fine. I can't use it yet anyway. Maybe replace this here with the tier 2. And I need that titanium I put away. I used it on the expansion actually. Can I put this outside? I cannot. There you go. It's a little scuffed, but that's okay. Huh? Let me go see if I can find another aluminum. And then those seeds. I'll see if I can grab some iron and stuff while I'm down there too. 'Cause I'm pretty sure there was food seeds near that bridge. Now, my oxygen isn't doing terrible, but I'd rather go ahead and grab oxygen. That way I don't run out. Okay. I think I see another chest right there. I might grab 2. I don't know if I've seen that one or not. I think I did. Yes, eggplant seeds. I actually need this fabric too. If I can find a second fabric, that would be very helpful. I don't remember what I needed it for, but I remember I needed fabric or something. There we go. I don't think I actually looked if either of those had aluminum in it. I only have 1 in my inventory, so I don't think I did. There's the last screen I need for the first steps. We're probably about a quarter of the way to blue sky. I wonder if it's still gonna have a little bit of a greenish tinge. Green tinge since it's the Toxicity planet. Or if it's just gonna be as blue as the last one. And get anything to put in there. Okay. Eat. Trade some of this for water. And that's good. Okay. No power. Go ahead and take that egg outside. And I need more storage. What do I need for the tier 2 solar panel? I need aluminum that I don't have. So I'm gonna do another tier 1, which is an iron, a silicone, and 2 cobalt. Have another cobalt somewhere. There we go. That was not quite enough. I need 6. So I just need another solar panel, and that should be fine. And grab some more cobalt. Iron. I'm gonna have to rearrange in here again. Well, once I get those higher tier lockers, I will rearrange. For now, it's fine. There you go. Now I should be growing food. Foot speed, 0.6. Don't know what that means, but okay. It's 30%. Got some other interesting stuff. Do I have another exoskeleton? I don't. The agility boots is what I needed the fabric for, though. Let's see what this progress screen takes. Iron, silicone, and cobalt. I should have known that was gonna get rid of the energy. How much energy did that even do? Not a lot. I literally only need one. We'll just do a wind turbine then. There we go. Just so that everything's running until I feel like actually doing that. Well, I'll need aluminum before I can do that anyway. I did see that we unlocked the new storage chests. So let me take everything out of you. Deconstruct. And then I'll you and deconstruct. Oh, take all of this. Well, I guess since I'm rearranging, I should go ahead and think about what I want to put in now. So I have a lot of this plastic. So I think I might put the microplastics and the toxins in there. Which I have a bunch more of outside. Let me also grab the other things that come from that machine. Purified water can stay though. And out here, there's a whole bunch in here. Which I might get some more iron and put one of the big chests out here for specifically toxin, since all of these things have toxin as a byproduct. And I do use toxin a little bit, but not a whole lot. So let me see if I can find 3 iron. That is silicone. You see my hydration level blinking, which I have a water in my inventory. Go. And now that I've cleared all the toxin from that area, I should be able to place my pod directly outside and explore it. So that will be very helpful as well. I can't actually place this outside. Okay. So I guess one can be toxin and one can be practically everything else. Minus the purified water. Do these explosives... Why would they stack? Nothing else stacks. Yeah, nothing stacks. What do you... 47%. Okay. I'm gonna go back over to where I just cleared a bunch of toxin from. And I'm gonna grab all the goo and bring it back. And then we will move the pod and explore it. I definitely need to empty out all the goo first. Okay. I'll be able to move the pod then. And then I'll just come back with an empty inventory. Although I am gonna put a big storage locker in there. So ideally, I would have it up here. Hell yeah. Very good. And there's a bunch of scrap I can harvest too. It almost looks like a giant thing of silicone. I dropped that. I'll come back with those. And I want to deconstruct those and see what's inside that building. Because it looks like I can get inside of it as long as I deconstruct all that. And I have enough iron for one more locker inside the main base, too. It's a pretty long walk from here to there, so it may have most of the resources stay over there until I get a car or something that's gonna help me. Yes, I need this locker storage. That's crooked. Then I'm gonna take regular water and space food. Do I want to go ahead and run back the meteors going, or do I want to? I think I want to wait. How's this? 65%. Toxic wasteland to toxic dust. Is the toxic dust going to be the same level as the blue sky? It looks like it. Because we are about a third of the way through to 175,000, so. It sounds like those are over. Almost. I think those are the final meteors. It doesn't look like they're the kind that drops anything. I want to start using those beacons as well. That way I can tell where I get certain items from. Aluminum scraps. Hell yeah. These look like lockers, but there's nothing in them. I can't open them at least. Okay. Tier 1 jetpack. I didn't think that I could just straight up get those. What the fuck? It's the only thing up here, and I'm running out of oxygen though. Oh, actually, let me grab all of this that's dropped. Yeah, tier 2 deconstruction too. I can sit down. My little guy. How do I get up? Free me. I want out. Okay. And then there's a bunch of these little pods, some of which I think have stuff in them. Yes. Construct all of this. There's no chest in here though. There's none around the back. There's tier 2 solar panels. I need those. And then I think there's something up here. It's a mushroom. And a storage crate. Which doesn't have a whole lot in there, but it's got some good stuff. Whoops. That is over here. And then I want to see if I can cross that bridge. So it looks like there might be some interesting stuff on the other side. I assume there's a way to get this button to do something, but I can get in here. There's some decent stuff in there. Let me run across and see. Because I'm worried that at this line I'm just gonna fall through. Okay. Might have to gather stuff for a new pod and put it wherever this leads. There is cobwebs. 70 purification. Okay. So that's not going to be unlocked for a while then. Because we're barely at 70 just terraformation in general. Can I get over here? I can. Kind of. It's not shit over here though. Let me see if I can get back. I might see what's in that train too. Because there was stuff inside of that one. Which I'm glad the doors still work. And I didn't have to deconstruct it or anything. And there's another train right here. And the doors work on it. Cool. Hell yeah. Need another chest. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what is in that other train. I think I need to go this way. There's another mushroom. I wonder if there was people in these trains whenever they stopped. Or whatever this planet's equivalent of people are. There's a chest. I don't think there's anything else along this. I wasn't paying too much attention to what else on here whenever I was below, but I think this is the only train that's up here. Look, that chest. And I think that's it for over here, other than all of this scrap. Which are any of these aluminum scraps? 'Cause apparently those exist. Look, there's a bunch of electronic and metal. Let's see what all I want to bring back. It's aluminum for sure. Or this iridium, not aluminum. Probably fabric. Almost plastic polymer. Definitely the space food. This aluminum. And this jetpack. Which, if I put that on right now, could I be faster than I currently am? Or is it not a lot faster? It's a little faster. So we'll put this to good use until I get better exoskeleton too. Of course, now I don't need as much of the food grower since I have a bunch now. But that's okay. It is very nice to have it. Which when I come back with more iron, I might set up a chest specifically for these. You can eat that actually. Although the squash are kind of the lowest amount. Go collect probably most of the iron and There's some other stuff I need for the tier 2 solar panels. But I think that was mostly aluminum I was missing. But I should definitely bring the iron back so I can make more chests. I wonder if it's worth it to come back and destroy all of the debris that's around here, specifically for iron. Kinda want to check this one more time and make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I went around everywhere and saw only that chest, which did have very useful stuff in it. Yeah, I think that's it. So you can't go up more. Yeah. What do we need 52? It's mostly aluminum, but I will take the cobalt with me too. Not space food, that's a lot. First things first are these storages. What was this one I built up so far back? Okay. And then I'm out of room. Let me go ahead and grab the stuff I need for 2 of these. And I just need silicone, which I can grab from outside. Well, I might deconstruct a couple of these. Or I can just keep them for now since I'm gonna need a lot of energy anyway. And I will just search for the silicone. And then I just need 2 iron. So I used all the iron I brought over. Is that cobalt or... It looked just slightly unfamiliar. But I think it might have been the lighting or something. Yeah, it kind of looked like tungsten for a second. I didn't think I'd be able to find tungsten So close over here anyway. And now we should be working with a lot more energy. Yeah. Basically just doubled what we have. I need to put this mushroom on there. Then what do I have a lot of? Seeing iridium, superalloy, and fabrics. And those should be not bad to go in one on their own. Let me just have all the aluminum in one place, just so I know exactly how much I have. Yeah. Put this tungsten rod in with the rest of the tungsten. I didn't mean to drop that. And then I want to probably go get more of the resources from over there and then make extra drills. Which I'm gonna get rid of the tier 1 drills anyway. I saw while I was getting a drink that we have the tier 2 exoskeleton unlocked. So I think before I make those tier 2 drills, I should definitely grab that. Whoops. I didn't mean to grab that. Okay, that should be good for now. At least enough to get a lot of the stuff I'm wanting. And I think I'll have one of those chests be iron and titanium. Because I don't feel like making more with the iron I have. I want to advance all the drills and everything that I have. Gear. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word gear. Let me put this stuff in here. And then, do any of you have some of that? You have titanium. So You can have those things. You can have this. You can have that. And this one will just have the extra stuff. So what do I need for the tier 2 exoskeleton? Titanium, silicone, magnesium, aluminum. Titanium, aluminum. I think I needed silicone and magnesium. I needed 2 of one, but I don't. It was the magnesium. So now, these extra chips I have will be able to just be permanent instead of me having to switch between them or anything. And then I would like to make 2 tier 2 drills. So let me deconstruct the ones I have. I might make 3, actually. Which means I need 6 titanium, 3 iron. Yeah. And I should have enough energy to be able to do this. There we go. So now the pressure should be going up a lot faster too. And we have 25 energy left. Can I make another heater? I need 2 iridium, silicone, titanium, iron, and aluminum. Nice. I can make them. Well, I can't really put it near that one, so I'll just put it over here for now. Get to be a little further. That should be good. So now that's going up pretty quickly. I need to eat. Are you done? No. I could probably use another one of those food growers. Aluminum, iron, and water. Do I have any regular water bottles left? Nope. Which means I'm gonna craft all this ice into water. Okay. Then I think the only place I would want to expand this base would be up. But I think I would want one of those big rooms before I went up. So at what point do I unlock the massive room? Not seeing it in the list anywhere, so it might be one that I get from blueprint ships or a thing I haven't unlocked yet. So it might have to be regular living compartments up the stairs then. I need a cobalt, which I have right here. I think that is where I'm gonna be good for today. I will be playing this again next week, I think on Thursday as well. So whenever I come back, I will have plans for what all I want to do. And I think I will raid this guy. Yes. Alright, if you guys want to join, you can copy these. And if not, that's okay too. I hope you guys have a good night.